Yo, what's good, y'all? You dub back again. Here to talk about one of a number of what ifs I'm going to do for different series. All right. And it was inspired. Now I've done what ifs and different stuff in the past. I think I dealt years ago with, Superman Kal-El. I forget if I've done other ones, but I was inspired by Dino Money. Shout out to Dino. And we were talking in, I think it was in Throne Wars. And I'm like, yo, what would have happened? Because we were talking about Magellan and how OP his poison is. And it was debating. I did a gauntlet about certain things in a certain round. And he was talking about poison. I said, how would the story have changed imagine if the Blackbeard Pirates would have got killed at that point? If Shiryu of the Rain hadn't provided the antidote. And he's like, yo, you should do the what ifs. I'm like, okay, I see you. Really? What would have changed? A lot of the story. And we haven't even completed the story, but we know battle would be much different. Let's look at this. All right. In Impel down, Blackbeard and his crew got mad cocky. Ward and Magellan laid the smack down as if he was the Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin during the Attitude Era. All right. Shiryu, he's like, nah, I don't see you as the winning horse, so I'm not going to bet on you. Or Shiryu got stopped by Magellan, or whatever the case may be. Either Shiryu got stopped or Shiryu just said deuces and got the hell up out of there. Regardless, Blackbeard's dead. Now, we have an immediate impact because the Blackbeard Pirates were the one who had the final kill shot on Newgate. Now we know Newgate would have died, but still Blackbeard made the situation way worse. Whitebeard Pirates might escape. Ace likely would have survived. You can say, well, wait a second. Sakazuki was the one that killed Ace. Yes, but the Blackbeard Pirates invaded. Blackbeard Pirates were dealing with Newgate. If anything, and we know Newgate had half his brain blown off, but Newgate probably would have either been thrown down with Sengoku, which we saw the Blackbeard Pirates dealing with, or he would have round 2 versus Sakazuki. And if he's round 2ing versus Sakazuki, Ace is getting the hell up out of Dodge with Luffy. So Ace survives. That's a big plot point at number 1. Luffy doesn't have to go through that. Newgate holds off Sakazuki or Sengoku. Either way, Ace doesn't get mad butthurt and rages out like a teenager when like if he was 15 or 16 when when Sakazuki insulted Newgate, insulted Whitebeard. So Ace survives. Blackbeard's dead. Blackbeard doesn't get the Guru. He doesn't get the Quake Devil Fruit. So that's a big play. Now, post-Marine Force. So Luffy gets up out of there. Luffy doesn't have that crazy situation. Does Luffy train? I think Luffy still trains. I think the Dark King, his motivating factor would have been different. The Dark King would have still seen potential. Now, Ace almost crippled him and Luffy almost gave him, Jimmy had to give him a big brother, mentor, fatherly talk like, yo, wake the hell up. You still got people to relying on you. I do think the Dark King still gets through to Rayleigh. I mean, through to Luffy. For different reasons. The Dark King will be like, all right, you're trying to head to the New World. You saw what happened. You saw how Mihawk was. I'm pretty sure Luffy would talk about Shanks if Rayleigh doesn't know. And he's like, you want to get to the summit? Train with me, youngs. Train with me. Because remember, Luffy also was a bit shook and kind of was disheartened. He was depressed a little bit and whatnot because Ace died. His motivation was a bit gone. But Luffy wants to be Pirate King. That's his goal, dog. He wants to be the freest man on the sea. He would still train. So that, we're not going to go on the hypothetical that he doesn't train. He still trains. So we still have the 3D2Y. We still have all that jazz. Here's the big play. Kaido and Big Man move into more. Chaos is erupting. We don't have a fourth Yonko. Marco and them will hold things at bay, but the sea's gonna be a lot more chaotic. And you know what that means? That means that Eustace Captain Kidd, that means that Bossel Hawkins, Magician, that means that Royal the Sea Scratchman Apu, that means that Capone Gang Bijé, that means that the Mad Monk himself, Uroge. All these cats are going to be making power moves. Power, that's right. They're going to be gaining territories for themselves. We're not going to have these dudes falling under the Yonko. Law may or may not have become a Shichibukai. With Blackbeard out of the way, the balance of power is thrown off. Sir Crocodile moves in. Gecko Moria moves in. We got warring going on in the New World. We got some savagery going on out here. It's a good possibility that Lin Lin and Kaido are prepping for war. So by the time Luffy and the Straw Hats get to it, the Marines, Sakazuki and the Marines have probably been warring with pirates. The waters are not have been peaceful. We got a mobilization of war. You likely not gonna have you're not gonna have Punk Hazard. You probably are gonna have Dressrosa. But you're not gonna have the events. You're not gonna have Luffy allying with Law. Right? You're probably gonna early have Luffy battle Kid, cause them two are going for the throne. Luffy may have eventually allied with Law, but you have a major difference. You probably had, Kaido and Lin Lin, they'll start to see Luffy will start taking on those of the worst generation, more than likely. He'll start to take on some of the pirates. He'll take down Joker. All right. Joker's done. Kaido's going to be after him. Still, that hasn't changed. Lin Lin is going to be, mad curious, because remember, he already threw shade back at Fishman Island, so he's going to have two Yonkos. So that's not going to change. He's still going to have the Yonkos, and Shanks is going to be there. But the path that we see now, oh no, as crazy as y'all think it is now, it would be nothing. If Blackbeard was dead, the New World would be in chaos. Sakazuki would be doing some savage shit. Like, Fujito, Isho, who knows? We may not have we don't know how Green Bull gets down, but I don't know if Fujitora would have been chosen as the admiral. So we may have a different admiral or two different admirals. Maybe some of the worst generation, one or two of them gets killed. There's a lot that would change if Blackbeard never becomes a Yonko. Think about that. Ace likely is alive. Kaido and Big Man may be at war or about to go to war. Luffy's got two Yonko on his ass. The worst generation are making moves bountifully. The seas are in chaos because there isn't a stabilizing power. And with the Shichibukai, who knows? Unexpected want to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. I would love to hear what y'all have to say. With Blackbeard being out of the way, how do y'all think the story would have changed? And I mean, we expect him to be Luffy's final antagonist for the One Piece itself. Now, I think he's going to face Shanks later and just for a proving grounds kind of thing. But now what happens? Who does Luffy? Is it just the worst generation going at each other? Is it Luffy defeating Kaido and Lin Lin? Then he goes and gets One Piece? Like, think about it. It's crazy, bro. Now, the final thing with the final war, that's still going to all be the same, but the path to get to One Piece is going to be massively different. All right, y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.